This is TOS Television, your digital first Pan-African news network. I am Abigail Ukmade and this is Africa Now. The authorities in the Democratic Republic of Congo said they seized 1.5 tons of elephant ivory, which are about 80 slaughtered elephants. It is one of the largest hauls in Africa in recent years. The haul was discovered on trucks in the southeastern city of Lubumbashi, but the origin and intended final destination of the ivory remain unclear. International ivory trading has been banned since 1990, but demands remain high in China and Southeast Asia, where African ivory is used in traditional medicine. Police said they arrested 5 people, though 2 of them fled during questioning. A leading Sudanese politician was arrested on Thursday as protests raged in the capital Khartoum for the 7th month against military rule, with tear gas and heavy security forces deployment. A military coup in October effectively ended the 2019 power-sharing deal between generals who overthrew President Omar al-Bashir and political parties that opposed him. One of those parties, the Sudanese Communist Party, said its leader Mohamed Mukhtar had been arrested on Thursday following a visit to Juba where he met with leading Sudanese rebel leaders. Now the United States has determined that Paul Rusesabagina, portrayed in the film Hotel Rwanda sheltering hundreds of people during Africa's nation's 1994 genocide, has been wrongfully detained, the State Department said on Thursday. Paul, who is 67, was sentenced last September to 25 years in prison over 8 terrorism charges tied to an organization opposed to Rwandan President Paul Kagame's rule. He has denied all the charges and refused to take part in the trial that he and his supporters have called a political sham. 15 African civil society organizations have warned that the ongoing war in Ethiopia could equal to the 1994 genocide against the Tutsis in Rwanda, unless the United Nations immediately puts the conflict on its agenda. In a May 18 letter to the UN Security Council, the group said that besides war crimes and crimes against humanity on both sides of the conflict, words such as cancer and devil that are used to refer to human beings cast as opponents reflect what preceded the 1994 genocide against the Tutsis. The war in Ethiopia that began in November 2020 between forces of the government of Prime Minister Abiy Ahmed and the Tigray People's Liberation Front has caused great human suffering. Now the Burkina Faso military has said it lost 11 soldiers during an attack on its base in Majauri in the east of the country on Thursday. At least 20 others were wounded by shrapnel or projectiles and received medical treatment, a statement by the Armed Forces Communications Unit said. No group has admitted responsibility for carrying out the attack yet. This is your digital first Pan-African news network, TOS Television. You're watching Africa Now. More stories coming your way after the break. Do stay tuned. Welcome back. In health, Africa's top health body said it is concerned about the growing number of monkeypox cases in the UK, Spain, Portugal, Canada, and the US. Several outbreaks of monkeypox have been reported and contained during the COVID-19 pandemic, while the world's attention was elsewhere, says Africa Center for Disease Control Deputy Director Ahmed Ogwell, adding that expected outbreaks will be handled in the usual way. According to the director, the reason that cases outside the continent are worrying is because the disease is common in tropical rainforest areas, mostly in remote parts of Central and West Africa. Now to migration crisis matters. Rwanda expects the first group of 50 asylum seekers to be transferred from Britain by the end of May, a government spokesperson said on Thursday. In April, the British government announced plans to send people seeking asylum to the East African country, but earlier this month said it expected lawyers to lodge claims to prevent their removal. On Thursday, the Rwandan government took journalists on a tour of hostels that were being adapted to the house the migrants would stay. Full bed on board will cost the UK government 72,000 Rwandan francs per person per day at Hope Guest House, said Ismail Bakina, the manager of the establishment. At least 4 migrants died and another 10 were missing after a boat sank off Tunisia on Thursday as they tried to cross the Mediterranean to Italy, a security official said. The Coast Guard rescued 44 migrants aboard the overcrowded boat, which sank off the coast of Lusa in Sfax Governorate. Jubilant crowds came out to cross South Sudan's first permanent bridge over the River Nile after it was officially opened on Thursday. The 560-meter-long Freedom Bridge on the edge of the capital, Juba, was constructed using a grant from the government of Japan. Construction began in Japan in 2013, but has to be suspended multiple times because of the civil war and the coronavirus pandemic. The previous bridge could be dismantled and moved and was sometimes dangerous to cross, especially for pedestrians. And in sports, 5 African fighters have won medals at the Women's Boxing World Championships in the Turkish city of Istanbul. On Thursday evening, Algeria's Imane Khelif and Mozambique's Helena Pagwani missed out on gold medals to take home silvers, instead as they lost to Irish opponents. Another Algerian, Itrak Chaib, won bronze after a narrow 3-2 loss to Canada's Charlie in the welterweight semi-finals on Wednesday. And Mozambique's Radi Gramain also claimed a bronze medal after her loss to another Canadian, as she ran out 5-0 winner in the middleweight division. And that is it on Africa Now. For more updates, to visit our website at www.TOS TVNetwork.com. Follow us and like our social media handles on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Remember to subscribe on YouTube. Do stay with us and enjoy more programs on TOS Television Network. I am Abigail Okwade. Thanks for watching.